Welcome to story time, children.
Megran was a dragonborn, with scales instead of skin. Her scales were of a brassy tone, unlike her golden kin. She took herself adventuring, and joined a band of strangers, with whom she faced so many things: hags, puzzles, dungeons, dangers. She trained herself in archery, and now co-owned a bar. The Golden Arrows did quite well. The patrons were bizarre. Though soon Meg tired of staying put, she yearned for more adventure. So out the door she stuck her foot to leave the inn's prefecture. She ventured near, she ventured far, she undertook side quests. She hunted bounties and owlbears, and other such requests. She wrote down everything she did, and thought, I'll weave a tale. I'll write a book that sells so well, it makes Volo turn pale. She penned her great adventures, though omitting all the crimes, and when she'd finished, read it through, and thought, this whole thing rhymes! So Megran changed her plan at once, and promptly hired a bard, a poet named Mithrali, who was oh so avant-garde. The show was a complete success. The tour's reviews were zealous. The tale was heard from shore to shore, and Volo was quite jealous. The final show was soon performed at Golden Arrow's pub, where Mithrali and her friends were offered pay, free board, and grub. And Megran, she returned to stay at Golden Arrow's Inn, until the day she gets the itch for more adventuring. Dan Hancock said to do my worst in WhatsApp story time. That's why I chose to torture you through medium of rhyme. And so, dear listener, just before you whisper, what the fuck, I will sincerely wish to you a real, heartfelt good luck.
Wow.
I feel like I'm back at uni walking into a language speaking exam.
Not really sure what was going on.
Okay, right. Oh god, let's try this.
Cal, I'm really sorry. I was sent something amazingly poetic, and what you're about to witness won't be that.
Okay.
Megran was a dragonborn with scales of shiny brass. A shiny brass tone. And she went on lots of adventures that took her far from home. She raided lots of dungeons and hunted owlbears, and oftentimes she saved the day and killed bad guys unawares. Eventually, when she got rich, she managed to own a bar, and all of the patrons were really quite bizarre. And eventually she decided that her ventures were so good that she'd write them all down to tell an epic story if she could. When she wrote the story, she thought this would make a great play. So she searched out a performer who would give a great display. She found a likely person, Mithrali, a tiefling bard, and got her to perform it, though Mithrali thought it was quite hard. Oh no, and Mithrali was avant-garde. So after telling the epic story, Megran went back to her inn. It was called the Golden Arrow, and It had a great rating. Apparently, this rhyming thing is all Dan Hancock's fault. So take it up with him and maybe we'll have a revolt.
Let's see how we do. Megran was a dragonborn with shiny scales of brass tone, and she went on lots of adventures that took her far from home. She raided lots of dungeons and hunted owlbears, and oftentimes she saved the day and killed the bad guys. Eventually, when she got rich, she managed to buy a bar, and all the patrons were really quite bizarre. Eventually she decided that her adventures were so good, she could write them all down and tell an epic story. When she wrote the story, she thought it would make a great fucking play. So she searched out someone who could give it a great display. She found a person called Mithrali, who's a tiefling bard, and got them to perform it. But Mithrali thought it was quite hard, and she was also avant-garde. So after telling the epic story, Megran went back to her inn. It was called the Great Golden Arrow. Had a great rating on TripAdvisor, apparently. I don't fucking know.
So, once upon a time, there was a great brave dragonborn by the name of Megran. She had shiny brass scales all over her body, and she was an adventurer. She went out on all sorts of adventures, often travelling far from home. She would raid through dungeons, slay owlbears, and save the day every time, often killing the bad guys herself. Now, after a few years, she got very, very rich and decided to buy a bar, which she called the Great Golden Arrow. And the Great Golden Arrow became very popular and had host to quite a few bizarre patrons. Now, Megran, not one to sit back and rest on her laurels, decided that her adventures had been so good, so brave, so dramatic, that she would write them down. And not just write them down, she would write them down into a play. But of course, every play needs a star actor to bring it to life, and she searched out for a particularly good one, and stumbled across Mithrali, the tiefling bard. Now, Mithrali, the tiefling bard, never once turned this down, accepted the role, and started acting it to the patrons in the bar, although she did think it was a little hard, and Mithrali's acting style is a little bit more avant-garde, shall we say. But, nevertheless, Mithrali told the story dramatically, and Megran went back to her inn afterwards to the Great Golden Arrow, and that's all I got from Cal. So, I'm going to assume that something dramatic happens with one of these bizarre patrons. Maybe we find out why it's called the Great Golden Arrow, but that's all that I've got. So, good luck!
Okay, so I might have mixed things up a little bit, but let's see how it goes. O great and courageous Megran, dragonborn of brass and scale, your adventures are so numerous, hence why I speak these tales. In your epic quests of glory, and skills to slay with one hand, made looted gold her companion, and brought the bar in which we stand. So drink up, fellow dungeon delvers, toss a coin to this tiefling for sorrow. My name is Mithrali, welcome to the party, the opening of the Golden Arrow.
Here we go. A great and courageous Megran, dragonborn of brass and scale. Your adventures are so numerous, hence why I speak this tale. In your epic quests for glory, and skills to slay with one hand, made looted gold her companion, and bought the bar in which we stand. So drink up, fellow dungeon dwellers, and toss a coin to the tiefling for sorrow. My name is Mithrali, welcome to the party, the opening of the Golden Arrow.
Oh, why am I not able to even start this story? Hello, fellow adventurers, and enjoy this lovely tale. For I am Megran, Dragonborn of Brass Scale. So sit down and enjoy yourselves and toss a coin for your sorrow. For your bard here is Mithrali, and this is the opening of the Golden Arrow. And I've definitely forgotten the majority of what was going on. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not coming to me. Okay, hang on. Hello, fellow adventurers, and welcome to this tale. For I am Megran, Dragonborn of Brass Scale. So sit down and enjoy yourselves. Oh no. Something about coin. And, it was like a Witcher thing. And toss a coin for your sorrow. For your bard here is Mithrali. And this is the opening of the Golden Arrow. I think that was it. I'm really not sure. I'm really sorry. I don't feel this is even remotely as long as it was supposed to be. Have fun!
Hello. So the story this time is more of a poem. So I'm just going to start. Hello, my fellow adventurers, and welcome to this tale. I hope you're sitting comfortably. My name is Megran, Dragonborn of Brass Scale. So toss a coin to your bard. Mithrali is the teller of this tale. This story is called The Golden Arrow. And that's it. Good luck!
Hello all, Jules told me this was a poem. What I heard did not resemble a poem. Offence, Jules, but I will do my best. Hello, fellow adventurers, and welcome to this tale. My name is Megran Dragonborn, hailing from Brass Scale. So toss a coin to your bard, for our teller is Mithrali. This story is called The Golden Arrow, and that is literally the entire poem that Jules gave me. Cool!
I'm really sorry, Becky. It was really cool, but my brain hurts, so I'm going to stop it there. Thanks!